I salute you, everyone, depending on your time zone. Yes, I want to react to this trending news right now. Very dark black man versus Jeremiah Motofufeng. Yeah, very dark black man is accusing them of fake miracles and the rest of them, and he demonstrated it. There's I think, water and soap or something like that that they talked about in their church and its capability to heal and do other things. And Very Dark Man made purchase of that and went to try it on some malam outside there, and it did not work. And somehow Very Dark Man is, should I say, he's making a mockery of Jeremiah Motofufeng, that he's fake. I'm not really a fan of Jeremiah Motofufeng or Very Dark Man. But I will tell you the fact. I love a lot of things Very Dark Man is doing, but I will only advise him to be careful. Careful, very careful. Because when you understand the legal implications of certain things, when you're asked to explain, you saw the case of Ijele, for example. Ijele has been talking and talking, exposing, there are some things Ijele exposed that could be, well, and he came to church. I remember a particular day I went to his wall and I was advising him, oh God, leave this pastor. And if you want to talk about them, say what you know. And he said, if as usual, you know how Ijele talks. He rained curses immediately, not on me, but on the particular pastor. Now, Ijele has been in custody for how many days? Almost half a year, or if not going to a year. And all those people who have been giving him fuel, adding fuel to the fire, none is seen really making a big attempt or a major attempt at bringing him out. Or maybe they have been doing something, but the powers that be could not allow them to do what they want to do. Maybe the powers that be holding Ijele are bigger. Because as far as I know, Ijele has spoken against a lot of pastors, men of God, if you will. So, Very Dark Man, you have to be careful. There are certain things, a certain language you use, even if you are right, you could make mistakes. Now, you tried this thing. I've listened to Paul Ezekiel on this and some other people, and I watch comment sections. There are certain things you should know, especially about Christendom. When Jesus did miracles, it wasn't just from him. The people believed. The people believed. I was in a particular Reinhard Bonnke crusade in Jos Plateau in the north. And he called on a man who doesn't believe in Christ. And he made sure he convinced the man. The man said he believes, or the daughter who was speaking on behalf of the blind man. And while we watched on stage there, the man got healed of the blindness. Though you hear people say he's stage manager, I don't know, but what we saw him moving and, he could move, he could point the preacher, Reinhard Bonnke, of blessed memory. Now, it takes two for miracle to happen some of the times. Yeah. One has to believe. You understand? The other one prays. When you are being healed, they also need your faith for the healing to happen. There's a place Jesus went to. He couldn't perform miracles. And he left. He couldn't do much miracles, yes, because of their unbelief. So it takes the person, the performer, and your belief. So some of the times it may not work because you did not believe, based on what we've seen in the Bible. So, Very Dark Man, you have to be careful of what you say. Now, they could decide to demonstrate it again. They could say you purchased a fake one. You can bring your receipt and the rest, because I believe it will be based on where it's coming from. It will have receipts and everything. They could say you purchased a fake one. You can request for them to bring the real one. There are many arguments I've seen on this. They could say um, the real one would have healed the guy, the beggars, or those guys we saw on the video that you tried to wash their face with. You can bring those guys again for them to try. Yes, you can actually go and bring those guys and they will try. In this case, I don't see you winning, but I don't also see the Jeremiah side losing because they are the one that sued you based on what we had. They may not lose, but you will not win in this matter. You can go scot-free, but you may not win because they will ask to perform that miracle. But if they perform the miracle, that your accusation becomes false accusation. So you have to go and get those men that you tried to heal. And remember, you cannot do it too. It requires them. It's not everybody that has that ability to pray upon somebody and it will be healed. The person will be healed. They could say they are the ones that did the miracle. You will not ask them, okay, come and perform it again. Meanwhile, I would advise you to leave these church matters. You could get into serious trouble. Yes. Unless you are sure of a thing, don't say it. Because you could be asked to explain. There are legal implications of most of what you could be doing. You thought you're right. And when they begin to interpret it in legal parlance, you will see you have a problem. So I advise you, mind how you meddle with this kind of things so that you not get into trouble. Meanwhile, your case on this one is not too bad. They could be asked to perform the miracle. You bring those men, not them bringing somebody, you bring those men. But they can tell you, those men do not have faith. They can give you conditions, just like I've spelled out to you, that it requires the men's faith, that they do not have faith. At the end of the day, if nothing happens, they tell you the men do not have faith. So at most, you will not win them on this matter, and they may not win you. You might go scot-free, but mind the language you have used. It could be applied to bring you down. That is what I'm advising you on this matter. Very dark black man. Yes, you are wise. We saw how you started, not more up to 2 years ago, or thereabout, exposing Jenny's Glow and the rest of them. Yeah, I love the one you did on that, including the products that have no NAFDAC number. But then you have to be careful. You could expose yourself. This Christian matter, there is a way you delve into it. There are ways they could interpret why the miracles did not happen. So you have to be careful. They said you're appearing on court. You're going to court on Monday. I don't know. I saw a particular defense you are trying to make. You showed a video Jeremiah did a long while where you said God spoke to him. That video could pass for a movie. He could say it's a movie at the end of the day. And he doesn't need to explain that to you, whether the performance was fake or real. So leave that side. Walk towards your defense if you're sure of what you're saying. This is where I would draw the curtain on this one. Please share widely. Share this video widely when you see it and like the video. Thanks for watching.